Howdy gamers, Old Gamer Guy here. Welcome to another Risk of Rain 2 video. I wasn't really planning to make another Risk of Rain 2 video just yet, but I have continued to play this afternoon, and after I made my first impressions video, I thought I might as well make a second impressions video and talk a little bit about what I've learned playing the game a bit more. In that first video, I talked about the game being procedurally generated, and it is to a certain extent, but the actual layout of the maps is always the same. Your landing pod will come down in different places, and these crates might be in different places, and they might have different things in them. But the map is always going to be the same. This area that I'm in, you can get up here every time you play this level. One thing I'd like to point out that I totally missed, or I just didn't see it when I was playing earlier, is there's a timer in the upper right hand corner, and then underneath that timer you can see a green bar that says easy. I am on the normal difficulty level, but basically what that's saying is when you first start the level, these creatures are going to be relatively easy. But you can see that green bar is moving along, and about, I don't know, 11 minutes in, something like that, it will cross over into medium, and the creatures get tougher. And then I'm not sure how long it takes to get to the hard level. I don't normally live that long, but I'm sure it happens eventually. But it seems like the objective in every level is to find and activate a teleporter. It's a fun game. It's fairly old school. It kind of reminds me of Robotron in a way. I've been thinking that somebody could take the license for Robotron and make a game like this and update Robotron, and it would be pretty cool. But I am liking this. It's a lot of fun. It's old school. It's fairly repetitious, like these types of games tend to be, because you are meant to die often, and you're supposed to take what you have learned and perhaps what you have unlocked into your next life and then potentially do better. And I have been doing better as I've kept playing. Part of it is just getting used to using your various powers and not pressing the wrong button. But part of it is actually finding good, I don't know what you'd call them, they're not artifacts, good items in those crates, because some items are definitely more powerful than others. But it seems to me that the best strategy is to not activate the teleporter, even if you find it quickly. You should just run around the entire level and unlock as many of those crates as you can, I think, and get as many of these items out as you can. Right now I've got a syringe. They're sticking out of my leg, as you can see. They're sticking out of my right thigh, and basically my attack speed has been increased. And I think that's just a passive effect. I don't think I have to do anything to activate that. Other types of items you can pick up will appear in that lower right hand corner where the triangle is, and you have to activate them with the triangle. But most of these items seem to be passive. You can pick up a shield. You can pick up well, actually a couple of different types of shields. You can have an energy shield, and you can have an actual physical shield on your arm. And then you can also sometimes find little drones that will follow you around and shoot at things, and you can find little drones that will heal you. You can find auto turrets. I think right there I just basically got an XP boost from that weird plant or whatever the heck that was. So here I am about 9 minutes into this level, and I've now got several items. I still have those syringes sticking out of my leg there. I've got a personal energy shield. You can see I kind of have a blue outline around me when it's active. I've got a feather that allows me to double jump. I've got what the game labeled as a fungus, and it sounds like its function is more useful when you're playing co-op. It has to do with healing allies. And then I've got it looks like a medikit up there, but it's basically a quick heal. I'm sure it doesn't happen every time I'm damaged, but it's a fairly quick heal when I do get damaged a little bit. And I have a necklace of monster teeth that makes each monster drop a health orb. You can see it drop there. When I get a kill, they drop a health orb. There it is. So you can see, oh, that one fell over. That one fell over the edge of this bridge here. But you can see how useful these items can be. So here I am about 12 and a half minutes into the level, and I've basically just been running around for the past couple of minutes and trying to make sure that I've picked up every item that I can possibly get. And I don't believe there are any more crates to find, no more items to find. So I double jumped there. You can see how useful the double jump can be, and you'll definitely see it here in a little while. But I triggered the boss battle by activating the teleporter. And you may play this level numerous times before you ever get by it, but you won't necessarily see the same boss every time. I believe this might have been the first time I actually saw this boss. I can't remember. I've played so many times. I've died so many times. It's all become a blur. But there is once you activate the teleporter, there's a red circle around it. You can kind of see the red line there in the background. And you have to stand within that circle to charge the teleporter. But it will only charge up to 99% while the boss is alive. You don't have to stay within that circle for the entire fight. For some reason, at first I thought you did. But you can run away. And you are about to see me run away, because even though I've got a personal energy shield that's recharging, I just got heavily damaged, and so I am getting the hell out of there. It seems like a good strategy. Not dying, running away, letting my health recharge, letting my shield recharge, and then the boss will follow, and the other creatures that have spawned will follow. So you can turn around and just take a shot whenever you can. Now this is about 4 minutes later. I've been doing that same strategy several times. Running up, shooting, running away, letting my health and shield recharge, coming back. I think the boss does heal every once in a while. I'm not sure if that's because I'm outside the circle or why that is, but I think they do heal sometimes. And like you would expect in a boss battle, once you damage them to a certain point, they start doing different attacks. Now check out this usefulness of the double jump, because I should die right here, but double jump and I'm fine. If I didn't have the double jump feather item right there, I would have been dead. And I'm almost dead anyway, because the boss keeps hitting me with those stinking energy plasma, whatever those are. But my shield is recharging. My health is recharging. The boss is slow, and there doesn't seem to be actually any more monsters spawning, which is interesting. I thought they kept spawning and spawning and spawning, but maybe not. And so, after this epic battle, 20 minutes into this level, I finally destroy the boss, and there's some weird some weird physics going on right there. And look at that, I've got a physical shield attached to my arm now, and it says enter teleporter. So I got an item there as a reward. And now I'm entering the teleporter. And there I go. Straight into another level. But I do get to keep all the crap that I've unlocked. Not unlocked, but the stuff that I found. Because when I die, I'm not going to start over with this stuff. But as long as you can keep going, you get to keep your stuff. And clearly, I'm in another world here. And the little difficulty meter up in the upper right hand corner, when I beat the boss, it was not quite into the hard area. It was toward the very end of medium, but it was still in medium. But then when I got into this level, it jumped into the hard zone. So I'm automatically getting harder enemies here. The crates are more expensive to open. And basically this is the game. I've got to find another teleporter and activate it. There's another boss battle, but there are different creatures, tougher creatures here on this level. And that's the game. Like I said, old school, fairly repetitious in certain ways, but a lot of fun in my opinion. This is about 25 minutes into this life. I think this is probably the longest I've lived so far. At this point, I've picked up 2 more items. One of them basically causes, when I kill a creature, there's a chance that they will drop an item. And if I pick that up, it will reset my skill timers. And then the other item is tied to my leveling up. You can see there's XP being given in the lower left-hand corner. And when I level up, because I have this item, it drops a banner. And I guess it creates a radius around that banner, and when you're within that radius, it increases your strength. Yeah, I thought I'd go ahead and show you this point of my game. Note that I have not activated the teleporter. I'm just trying to clear some of these creatures out. These are just normal creatures, although we are about to go from hard to very hard on the little meter up in the right-hand corner there, upper right-hand corner. I'm doing my best though, but my best is not good enough. And that is the end of my life. But there is one more thing I'd like to show you in this video. This is obviously a different environment. This footage was recorded before the stuff earlier in this video. I just activated a auto turret there. Those things are extremely useful. I was just hanging around here using the auto turret to kill some creatures and get some cash and some points. It's an extremely useful thing to do. But as I'm doing so, I kill one of these creatures up there by the corner, and you will see him drop a silvery looking coin, a gigantic coin there by the corner. And when I run up to it, it says I can press square to pick up a lunar coin. So if you were paying attention in the earlier footage, you may have seen in the upper left hand corner that there was an extra currency up there and with a 1 next to it, and that is how I got that 1 currency right there. So where do you spend the lunar coins? Well, I'm going to show you, but first I'm going to apologize for how long this video is because it's longer than I would normally like. But I'm back in the environment that I was showing at the beginning of the video. I've killed the boss. It was a different boss this time, but I killed it. And now, over by the teleporter, there is also a blue portal. So instead of going into the teleporter, I used the blue portal. Got shot at there a little bit. But we are safely teleported to a hidden realm. The Bazaar Between Time. Looks kind of like it's in space. Or at least it's very dark. Trying not to fall off the edge there. There's some weird glowing lights and some weird floating, I don't know what, snowball maybe. It looks kind of like a frozen environment. Frozen in space, I guess. I don't know. An asteroid. A large, strange looking creature falls out of thin air. It looks like he's got a health bar, but over here on this table or this altar or whatever the heck this is, there are these 4 things that say 2 lunar. So I'm guessing if I had 2 lunar coins, I could buy one of those items. Over here are a couple of things that look like fountains or cauldrons or something. One says 5 items, the other says 3. It said press square to reforge, and it gave me the same shield that I got when I killed the boss earlier. I did it again, and up in my items list up there in the top part of the screen, it now has a ×2 next to my shield. So evidently that shield can be destroyed. I was not aware of that, actually. I came over here to check out this creature, but right there to the right of him, or I guess to his left, on the right side of the screen, it says 10 lunar. So he's got something there for sale for 10 lunar coins. So that's got to be good. So yeah, again, I apologize for the length of the video here, but I wanted to go ahead and show the lunar coin, how I got it, and where you apparently spend them. I'm going to show one more quick little thing. It's not very important, but I'm going to show it anyway. What the hell? We're already running long here. So I go back to the blue portal. It does not teleport me back to that previous environment. It takes me to the next environment. And we are immediately under attack. So yeah, this is the game as I understand it so far. I've been playing for several hours, and so I thought I would kind of give my updated impressions just like immediately after I gave my first impressions. You can see I've got an item on me there that makes the damage arc to other creatures, which is nice. I think that's actually the ukulele looking thing that I have in my item list up there at the top. But yeah, this video has gone long enough, so I do like this game. It's only $30. If this type of game appeals to you, check it out. But for now, as always, thanks very much for watching.